So this is it. I'm saying bye to my studio apartment in Los Angeles. My couch is getting sold tomorrow, but yeah, this is where the couch was. This was the one window, and this is where I had my bed. My whole life in 4 suitcases. There's like a ton of camera equipment in this one. This is my carry-on that also has some camera equipment, and then this is just like clothes and shoes and towels and things like that. There's some lights in there, and then this is where my kitchen was. It was a good first like apartment to have to myself, but I'm so excited to be moving into a bigger place. This apartment, excuse the audio by the way, this apartment is 281 square feet, and I am moving to a 932 square foot apartment for basically the same price. So I'm really excited to show you guys my new place. I am about to hop on the airplane, so I will talk to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janu and I have moved. So I'm gonna be showing you my empty-ish apartment tour. I have my bed, but for the most part, I don't have a couch or anything like that yet, which I'll be getting those items in the next couple weeks. For you guys, the space so far and what I'm planning to do with it. All right, so before you walk in, and then I have a closet here. And then I have a closet here. And then this is my den. And this is going to be like my office and filming space. So as you can see, I already have a C-stand here. I finally invested in a legit C-stand, and I'm going to have a real light because you never know how lighting can be. And this is like a pretty big light because, you know, this year, you know, gotta really invest in my business. So I have that set up. I'm gonna have that in the corner, and then I'm going to have, let me turn this brightness down. And then I'm going to have like a chair over here and maybe some plants as like a filming background. And then I'm gonna have a desk. As you can see, I already have like some of my equipment laid out that's gonna need to be in here, but the desk is gonna go there. I have a window here. I may not need it because I'm gonna have this light right here, and maybe put plants over here. So if you can see it, it's a decent sized space. It's not big enough to really be a bedroom, but it definitely is a good space for an office slash filming setup. Also, excuse the noise view here. There's construction going on next door, which is kind of annoying. And because the apartment is empty, I also, like, it's very echoey, so excuse that. So this is the bathroom. I have 2 sinks, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I didn't ask for 2 sinks, but it came with 2 sinks, so I was like, you know what, all good. But I've always really wanted one of these. Let me turn this down. I've always really wanted one of these, and I think it's super cute. I got this from Target, and I'm gonna do a full detailed apartment tour once everything is furnished. And I have obviously these huge mirrors right here, and I have all of this storage for beauty and hair stuff. I must admit, when it comes to beauty stuff, I'm not as much of a minimalist, but I try to be. It's also hard because when, you know, brands are sending me things and I want to try them out because I want to see if I want to work with the brand or not, so that can be kind of the difficult part. But I love that over here I kind of have all my hair stuff, and then over here is like makeup and everything like that as well. I need to install this tushy. I'm gonna probably film myself doing that. It's not too complicated, but it's definitely something I want to get done, and it helps to cut down on toilet paper. I think I have a code for them as well, so I'll link that below if that code still works. So I'm just loving this mirror. And then you go into the closet. Oh, let me turn on the light. All right, let me turn up the light. And it looks like I have more clothes than I do. It's because I have them spread out, but I have like all my shirts right here. These are all the shirts that I own right here. And then I have dresses over here. And then I have coats and sweaters over here. And I need to get a dresser because I have like underwear and stuff that's just like piled up over there and piled up over there as well. So I'm gonna get a dresser to put in my bedroom. But as you can see, it's a really great size. And I have my pants down here, which also include like leggings and things like that. So some people might say it's not minimalist, but considering that my previous place, like I didn't have an in-unit washer and dryer, so washing clothes like every single week, it's just not practical. So you kind of have to have enough clothes to kind of last you a little bit of time. So we might be doing some decluttering. And then I also have a washer and dryer, which this, you guys, is a game changer. Like having your washer and dryer in unit is literally the best thing in the entire world. I don't have to go outside my apartment, and I just, you know, have my little cute little laundry basket, do my laundry, and I have like some of my drops pods that I have over there. And then this is my bedroom. Let's have this lighting adjust a little bit. Cool. And so this is my bedroom. I'm obsessed with terracotta. Like the color, these sheets are linen, and I think I want to do some sort of like painted headboard of sorts. I'm gonna get a side table. And then I also didn't realize how close I am to the freeway, so I kind of hear that noise at night. So what I've been doing is using like white noise as a way to help that. But this is my cute little bed, and then this is the TV, which is gonna go in the living room once I get the living room all set up. But since there's no couch, like there's nowhere to really sit and watch TV. And then this is the kitchen. And I love this kitchen. I have the double doors, I have the water filter here, and I have my stove and an oven. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I've had an oven, because my other studio, it just had a microwave that had an oven in it, but I'm so excited to have an oven. I've already cooked so many meals with it, and there's just so much space over here. Let me turn down this brightness a little bit. And then I just am going to become a plant mom. I just got this plant, and then I have a plant, I have an aloe right here, and it's just super cute, and I'm just gonna be obsessed with plants. But as you can see, there's so much storage that I don't even need. I'll give you a little sneak peek. I have some plates in there, some bowls there, and then what's over here? Over here I have some seasonings, give you a little sneak peek, but I'll do a more detailed video later. And there's an even bigger pantry over here. And then there's more space over here. And then I have such a huge deep sink as well. And then I already have my little dish block, which I really like. And then I have these little tea towels by Drops. I like these tea towels for like cleaning off the counter. And I have my little hand soap. And then I'm obsessed with this huge kitchen island, wraparound, whatever you want to call it. I have 3 chairs. One of the chairs is in the bedroom because I need to use it as a ladder. But as you can see, it's really good size. Right now, since I don't have my desk, I've been using it as my little office. But as you can see, it's ginormous. And I also love that the ceilings are high. I believe they're 14-foot ceilings, so that also makes the space feel a lot bigger as well. And then I have a corner unit, so I have all of these windows, which are basically floor to ceiling windows, which is great. And I also love that I have a window in the kitchen, because that's gonna be great for filming as well. Natural lighting was such a big, important piece. And so there's obviously these 2 right here and these 2 here, because it's a corner unit. And then this is the patio door, and that's where the TV is going to go once I figure out the console situation. They're really expensive, so I'm trying to figure out the best situation for that. And then obviously the couch would go there with a rug. My couch should be here in about 2 weeks. So many moving pieces to when it comes to moving. And then this is my patio. Bear with me, it's gonna be a little loud out here. So as you can see, I have a little garden that I'm about to build out. One of the things I really want to do is a gardening series, so I'm gonna build out my patio, probably put some like wood tiles on it, make it really cute. The noise is a bit of an issue, so it's probably gonna be a lot of voiceover when I'm doing the garden, but I really want to teach people how to kind of regrow their own food. Also, let me show you what I'm regrowing right now in my kitchen that I'm really excited about. I'm teaching myself and hopefully it can help you guys as well, but I'm doing green onion and rosemary. So the green onion, as you can see, I like literally put this in water, I wanna say like 2 or 3 days ago, and you can already see the roots that are growing. So I'm gonna let this grow out a little bit. I'm just kind of testing it to see like what happens. But the dark green wasn't there before, so it's just really cool to see something like growing in front of your eyes. And so after this grows a little bit, I'll probably put this in some soil. And then I also been trying to root rosemary as well. I just really want to regrow my own food. Like I feel like that's the most sustainable thing you can do, is to grow your own food, because there is no, you know, carbon footprint if you're growing your own food in your patio. So that's definitely one of my projects for this year. Saving me money, but it's also cutting down on waste. It's cutting down on the need for me to go to the grocery store. And obviously our food, you know, usually doesn't come from, you know, local areas. It's imported from all over the world. So I think one of the best things you can do is to really regrow your own food. So that's something I'm definitely really excited about. And I'm so glad you guys got to see this intro to my apartment. I cannot wait to decorate it. Let me know if you have any sort of ideas as to videos you would like to see from me now that I'm in my new place. I'm really excited. One of the reasons that I decided to move to Austin, Texas is because of the space. So my apartment, I got, let me get some better lighting and some audio. So one of the biggest reasons I decided to move to Austin was I wanted more space to create. Like everything being shut down, I was like, why don't I move somewhere for at least a year? Because I feel like the world's not gonna get back to normal for at least a year, where I can have the space to film. Because I felt like in my old place, which was 281 square feet, this place is 932 square feet, and it's basically the same price. My apartment in LA was like around $1,500 for 281 square feet. I didn't have an oven, no washer and dryer unit. It was tiny, I didn't have any closets, and like when I was trying to film it, I just got super frustrated because the bed and then the couch, and there's just so much stuff, and it was hard to really kind of create. And this place is $1,740, but I got 8 weeks free, so that comes out to, I can't do the math right now, but that basically if you like distribute the money that would have, or if you take out the money that would have been in the rent, it comes out to about the same rent as I'm paying in LA. So I was like, let me just go somewhere new. I feel like I've been in LA for so long, and I've felt like I couldn't leave LA until I got to a certain point in my career. Now that I feel like I'm stable and that like I really built something, that I can leave, because I felt like I had to prove to myself that I could actually, you know, make it in LA, because it is really hard. It's so expensive. There's so much competition. It's just hard to kind of get your foot in the door. So I'm really excited to build a home and build a space where I can just create and not have to worry about setting things up and taking things down. Like I'll have a dedicated room that's just for filming and for working on my computer. So excited about that, but I'm really looking forward to exploring Austin. I wanted to go to a place that was obviously a lot cheaper than LA, and where there's like a good group of young people. I know there's a lot of people who are, there's a lot of tech companies that are moving out here, so there's definitely a lot of young people that are moving to Austin. There's so many Californians moving to Austin. There's so many people from LA just moving out of LA because it's so expensive, because they're like, why am I paying all this money for rent? And I can't even do any, like, you can't even experience the fullness of LA. It's like, you really want to make sure your home environment is, you know, comfortable and you have space, and people are like, let me get out of LA where I can actually get space. So I'm really excited to show you guys the finished look. I can't wait to create content for you guys. I'm coming out with different series. Stay tuned for that, and I'm gonna get, I swear I'm gonna get better about posting consistently. Once I get my space all set up, I will have my schedule and I will be posting content because there will be no excuse for me to not be posting consistent content. But as you know, moving can be a hot mess and I'm just trying to get everything situated. But consistent content will be coming soon, I promise. February, your girl is gonna be posting 2 YouTube videos a week, so hold me to it, please. It's just really about kind of organizing your time, and I'm just trying to figure out the balance of like making friends but also working, and the balance of like doing sponsored content and content that isn't sponsored. Sometimes it can be overwhelming because it's like you can't just only do sponsored content. Finding inspiration when you don't have any, so sometimes I struggle with that as well, but definitely super grateful. So grateful for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.